Hey, JK here. I want to thank you for sharing part of your day with me. Well, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about fantasy football. As you can see, very little has changed other than replacing the sign and getting a new helmet. That is super cool. It's autographed by my favorite player. Coming out of Virginia Tech, a #1 pick to the Bills. Came on my Redskins a little later. Boom! Bruce Smith. As a lineman myself, I did enjoy offensive line, but defensive line was pretty good. In any case, we're going to get to the scores. I'm going to tell you now, I'm glad I'm seeing success in baseball because football, it always takes a backseat to baseball, at least the first few weeks. And I'm okay with that because going to get the losses out early in the season, right? Yep. So we're going to go ahead and start with the Jerome Horwitz Purple Dragons, where this week we lost 100-89. Our top scorer was James Conner with 18, followed by CJ Stroud with 16, and then CeeDee Lamb with 15. Conner did have 122 yards on the ground with a TD. Stroud had a touchdown in the air, and CeeDee Lamb 4 receptions, 90 yards, and a touchdown. Now for the guys that didn't do well for me, I did start Ladd McConkey over Chris Olave. Would have gotten me 6 more points, still would have lost, and made me even more mad. And then Sam Laporta. Need you to hurry up, man. You getting rusty off of a good rookie year. Need you to step it up. Yeah, his drops are pretty underwhelming. We added Geno Smith, Alexander Madison, and also Colby Parkinson, because everyone on the Rams seems to be going down, and we need another tight end that's actually going to do something. Sam Laporta, you need to step it up. And their drops did include Aaron Rodgers. The Texans defense, messed that one up. Had I started the Texans defense, I would have won. And Ben Sinnott, who we traded for, and has not even gotten a target in the first 2 weeks. So, yeah, we're 1-1. And now we're going to move to the Vince McMahon Football Club, where, unfortunately, we lost again, 132-128.5. We were leading going into the game on Monday, but you would not guess that the dynamic duo of Bijan Robinson and Darnell Mooney were able to get enough points to beat me. They got like 30 points combined, so yeah, that sucks. Our top scorers did include the Chargers defense, who got me 32 points. I told you, whoever is playing the Panthers, make sure you start the opposing defense. Then Kai Fairborn went 4 for 4 with a long of 59, so that was right. He got me 20 points. And then Rashid Shaheed got me 18. He had a carry for 13 yards, and then also added 4 receptions for 96 and a touchdown. Woo! 2 weeks in a row doing big things for him. Now for the people that did not do well for me. First of all, I did not start the Houston Texans defense, which probably got me another win. So that's 0 for 2 right now. That's pretty frustrating. Then Dak. Come on, man. Jordan Ford only got me 6 points, followed by Tyler Johnson, who got me 2. And then I got a single point each from daggone Allen Lazard and Sam Laporta. Dude, I need y'all to step up. This is ridiculous. And we move to the ads and drops, where we picked up the Chargers defense, Allen Lazard and Tyler Johnson, and we dropped Mike Williams and also dropped to 0-2. So the Vince McMahon Football Club has some work to do. And now we're going to move to the Deranged Easter Bunny, where we dropped this game 144-131. Thought Young Hoku was going to bring me back in that game on Monday, but he did not quite get enough field goals. But who did help me score was CJ Stroud, who got me 45 points. Again, he went 23 for 36 with 1 touchdown and 260 yards through the air. And then J.K. Dobbins, 131 ground yards and a touchdown. He had 1 reception, didn't do anything with it. Now for the players who did not do well for me, Jerome Ford and Tyler Johnson, both of you showed up on these lists on another league, and now I've invested a lot into you, and this is not good. Also, Marcus Jones, you're supposed to be receiving kicks and doing stuff on defense, and you're not doing either because you got me 2 points. And then Travis Kelce, oh my gosh, I said you were overrated, and I really, really wish that you would, do something with your life other than, fantasize over your girlfriend who, not a fan of her. But in any case, Travis Kelce, I need you to get your head on straight. Talk about getting straight. The ads for this week did work out for me. Well, at least half of them did. J.K. Dobbins and Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson, you definitely are going to need to step up, because now the top 2 options and Tyler Higbee. So top 3 options for Stafford or Garland. So who else can he throw it to? He's got to throw it to you. Come on, man. The drops did include Austin Eckler, which did play for my Redskins, but I don't believe in him. And also Taysom Hill, who got hurt. Didn't end up doing much, but he is okay. I'm so very thankful. So the Deranged Easter Bunny, also 1-1. And the final team, we're talking about the Party Time Party Boys. Unfortunately, this week we lost 125-111. Our top scorer was Rashid Shaheed, who had 3 carries for 13 yards, 4 receptions for 96 yards, and a touchdown. And then Trey McBride had 18 for me. He had 6 receptions, 67 yards, and a fumble recovery touchdown. So that was pretty cool, guys. Now, the guys that did not do well for me, Tyreek Hill obviously had that scary incident with Tua, so hopefully he's okay, and hopefully Skylar Thompson can literally just throw it up and have Tyreek Hill run under it. Also, very poor performances from Xavier Worthy, Isaiah Likely, and Tyler Johnson. And then, for some odd reason, we did not start Josh Jacobs, even though I knew Malik was not going to be throwing the ball that much, which is why I didn't start Jaden Reed. We added Isaiah Likely, Tyler Johnson, and Alexander Madison, and dropped Mike Williams, Gus Edwards, and Taysom Hill. And that brings the Party Time Party Boys to a 1-1 record. So 3 of the 4 teams 1-1. One of the teams is 0-2. That's unfortunate. Still plenty of time. Not worried about it, but we definitely need to get in gear. Talking about getting in gear, there are a few guys that you probably should look to add, whether it be speculative adds because of injury or just for the sake of saying, hey, man, he's really good. Quentin Johnson. If he is not owned in your league already, go ahead and add him. I mean, I don't know who else Herbert is going to be throwing to, even though I feel like Ladd McConkey should be the guy, only because he's on my team or two. But in any case, another guy you should be looking at, any of the Chiefs running backs. Carson Steele, I personally wouldn't add him, but that's because I have a little bias. But Kareem Hunt and potentially Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I don't know when he's going to come back, but any guy that is going to be in the backfield with Mr. Patrick Mahomes can't be a bad option. And then I don't foresee it happening as an every week thing, because he is one of those guys. He's very streaky. Hunter Henry, come out of college, he's supposed to be this big star, and he wasn't all that great. He had some great games. He's had some great games. But I just don't see the quarterback situation in New England being that great. So I wouldn't look at any receivers, but they are getting it done between Gibson and Ramondre Stevens in the backfield. And then, obviously, Edwards had 12 targets, 10 receptions, touchdown last week. So he is Jacoby Brissett's safety blanket. And God forbid anything happens to Jacoby Brissett, I don't know if any other quarterback on the team can throw it more than 10 yards. So Hunter Henry might be the safest pick. Now, I'm not going to endorse it more than just saying, hey, he's an ad you might want to look at. He's going to be good, because I don't think he's going to be great. He's going to get you like 2 points for 3 straight weeks and then blow up and get like 20 points. So, and anyway, I'm still going to say pick whatever team is going to be going against the Panthers, because now they're probably going to be starting Andy Dalton. And nothing against Andy Dalton, but he's a little rusty. He's going to be a little rusty, and I really don't know what weapons they have in Carolina. So, yep. That's going to do it for the recaps. A lot quicker than baseball, but hopefully by the end of the season we're talking about championships in these leagues as well. This is Jake Cake, and I want to thank you for sharing part of your day with me.